Good people, what we have here with the Gundam Edition gaming goodies is commitment from ASUS. I personally did not grow up with Gundam watching the shows like that. I mean, like we had TVs in Russia, am I right? But this type of colorway release is special for two reasons. Number one, the throwback to the Gundam is almost a classic, it's timeless, and it's still gonna hold sentimental value because many people grew up with watching Gundam, unlike certain game-specific colorways that are cool at the time of the game launch but are really lame shortly after. And for number two, this Gundam Edition release isn't only specific for a particular peripheral, it spans the entire peripheral set and hardware too, so you can catch them all or try and find certain pieces that you think would suit your space the best. Now, the whole Gundam universe is pretty diverse, but the Gundam Mobile Suit RX-78 is like the primary driver behind this collection. So we're going to take a look at the entire peripheral set today in detail so you know what to expect, because as we all know, assumptions lead to mistakes. Also, big thanks to ASUS for supporting us on this project and sending their full Gundam lineup to us. You can check them out with links below. And props to Eber for helping me with B-roll. Couldn't have done it without you, buddy. Nice. The Be Quiet Shadow Rock 3. It won't block your memory thanks to the offset construction. It will not sound like a hurricane thanks to the Quiet Shadow Wings 2 fan. It will give you a peace of mind with exceptional cooling, easy installation, and the interesting bicolor design. Check it out below. Alright, so the first item in this unique collection, we have the ROG STRIX Impact 2 Gundam Edition mouse. Obviously, the centerpiece is the Gundam colorway with deep red side buttons and the scroll wheel divider. It's impressive how nice the texture on the surface feels despite the unconventional colors. The white triggers are no longer slightly transparent, and the interior of the scroll wheel is the only place with an orange accent. It is a lightweight ambidextrous body at 79 grams for right-hand use only toe, with 4 DPI levels and a reasonable 6200 DPI optical sensor with the DPI switch at the bottom. The pivoted button mechanism is awesome to minimize travel between the button and the switch, giving an almost instant actuation with incredibly fast debounce and very little travel. The clicks are quite crispy out of the box. Take a listen. I also love the swappable micro switches to change up the feel of the mouse and also extend its lifespan in case the switch starts to double click. I really appreciate ASUS for sticking to this method, allowing you to use your favorite micro switches for your desired feel without voiding your warranty, and everything is kind of available for out-of-the-box modularity. Obviously, Aura RGB illumination is available on the scroll wheel, the back portion of the mouse that is the Earth Federation anchor instead of the ROG logo, and the front flare that makes this a super photogenic mouse. Next up is the ROG Sheath Gundam Edition mouse mat, and this is Eber's favorite in this entire collection. The color scheme matches very well to the mouse, almost to a point where it hides the mouse, lol. I also love the more dominant yellow integration with the portrait of the RX-78. The perimeter edge is soft to the touch and complements the gray tones. I love the subtle ROG letters within each of the 3 colored sections around the portrait, but the rest of the pad is your standard 3mm thick surface with anti-slip rubber bottom, precise weave for great tracking and smooth glide, so absolutely no complaints with performance. Just be mindful the colors on the official product page are a lot more muted than in real life. But the color consistency is on point between the mouse pad, and the keyboard. Speaking of the keyboard, here we have the ROG STRIX Scope TKL Gundam Edition keyboard, and this is probably my favorite product in this collection because it is so different. First, the aluminum top plate is lighter in color to match the Gundam suit with a dual texture finish that looks awesome, and the keycap colorway that complements the mouse and the headset perfectly is all 4 colors are basically identical, with the blue keys looking a bit more metallic than the rest. The escape key has the ESFS logo, the F12 stealth key has the suit portrait that, by the way, can instantly mute your audio and minimize all your windows for the privacy button. Man, ASUS is brilliant. The spacebar has an off-center label with complementing angle tabs on the right that you can also see on each corner of the keyboard, and the left control key is twice as wide as normal to give your pinky more surface area to press, which has that full side-printed Mobile Suit Gundam text. Even the bottom arrow key has the iconic V-fin shape, a really cool detail to match the Gundam style. Also, the front light bar and the ROG logo are fully customizable, of course, but I love the default light complements. At its core, I feel like this keyboard keyboard will give Gundam fans exactly what they're looking for, with the removable USB-C cable, MX Cherry switch options, and cleverly placed media controls into the F-row. Now for audio, we have the ROG Delta Gundam Edition headset. This is a USB-C headset from 2019, and I'm a little disappointed they did not use the Delta S headset instead for the special edition, since the Delta S is a bit more comfortable in design. It's been restructured a little bit, and the microphone also has noise cancellation, but a path now chosen is the same as a path that never existed. Still though, the colorway is impressive, now with red metallic accents around the size extensions, white headband with a white frame around the blue ear cups to create that really stark contrast, and the RGB lighting is beautifully uniform thanks to the 7 independent zones. The soft ear cushions are dark gray to match the style of the collection, and so is the removable microphone, but a set of white ear cushions is also included. I really love this attention to detail that many Gundam fans will appreciate. Now the audio output on the Delta is impressive, with a high-res ESS quad DAC that is incredibly powerful and clean, and since it's powered with USB-C, all the processing happens on the headset, so you will get consistent audio performance across devices. Now the last piece in this peripheral Gundam collection is the ROG Throne Chi Gundam Edition headset stand, which has wireless Qi charging, very cool, a couple of USB 3.1 ports at the back, RGB lighting at the base and through this clear midsection, and it even has high-res audio pass-through because of a built-in ESS DAC. You can see the exterior is mainly gray with the orange EFSF logo at the front where your Qi charger is located, and darker text on the side. The left headset column is all blue with the red base that catches your eye at an angle, and they make pretty good couple with a Delta headset, although the lighter tones between them don't exactly match, as the stand is a bit more on the gray side while the headset is that pure white. Now to say I'm impressed would be an understatement, just because of this vast diversity that is available from a product point of view. Each item, for example, has that interesting design that is consistent throughout the collection. I feel like this is a legit attempt to bring a timeless colorway for the true Gundam fans, and the hardware pieces are even more impressive than the peripherals, so as the entire set, ASUS, very well done. Alright guys, I'm Dimitri, thanks so much for watching. Check out this other relevant content. What do you think of this entire Gundam gaming collection? Let us know in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Launch!